5 cheapest places to retire in the US in 2025. Hey everyone, welcome to Stories for Retired. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and let's dive in. I'm coming to you live from Boise, Idaho, one of the incredible places I'm going to share today. Are you lying awake at night, worrying that inflation is eating away your savings? Do you fear that your $46,000 a year from Social Security won't cover rent, let alone let you enjoy your golden years? What happens if you retire but medical bills and rising costs drain your account in just a few years? I know that fear. It's real and it's keeping millions of people over 50 up at night. But what if I told you there are places in the US right now where you can live comfortably on just $32,000 to $45,000 a year? Today, I'm revealing the 5 cheapest places to retire in the US in 2025, backed by the latest data from Zillow, geobanking rates, and US News. Want to know where you can escape financial stress and live your best life? Stick with me because this could change your future. I'm David Thompson, a financial expert with 25 years of experience helping thousands of Americans retire smart without needing millions in the bank. I've spent over a decade researching affordable retirement destinations, digging into data to find places where your money stretches further. It all started when a retired teacher came to me and said, "David, I've got $200,000 saved. I can't afford California, but I still want a place that's beautiful, safe, and won't break me." That moment sent me on a mission to analyze hundreds of cities, from small towns to vibrant urban hubs, to uncover the best spots for retirees on a budget. And Boise, where I'm standing right now, is one of those gems. Picture living in a city where the average home costs just $300,000, $57,000 less than the national average, according to Zillow 2024. If you'd rather rent, you're looking at about $1,400 a month for a nice apartment. A couple can live comfortably here on $45,000 a year, which is 15% below the national average. I walked along the Boise River Greenbelt one morning, feeling the cool breeze, and thought, this is where you can enjoy nature without worrying about bills. What makes Boise stand out is its affordable healthcare. St. Luke's Hospital offers services 10% cheaper than the national average, a big deal as you age. And here's the kicker: Idaho doesn't tax Social Security income. If you're getting $46,000 a year from Social Security, you keep every penny, saving thousands compared to states like California or New York. Now, Boise isn't perfect. Winters can dip to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, and home prices have climbed 20% in the last 5 years as more people discover this place. But if you love hiking, biking, or want a city that's both modern and nature-filled, Boise could be your new home. Are you thinking, could I live in a place like this? But Boise isn't your only option. Let me take you somewhere completely different: Asheville, North Carolina. The first time I visited Asheville, I stood on a hill overlooking the Blue Ridge Mountains, watching the fall colors explode in gold and red. I wandered into a downtown coffee shop, caught some live music, and felt the pulse of a small city bursting with culture. Asheville's not just gorgeous, it's affordable. The average home price is $350,000 per Zillow 2024, but living costs are 20% below the national average. Renting? You can snag a nice apartment for $1,200 a month. A couple can thrive here on $42,000 a year, enjoying music festivals, art galleries, and farm-to-table dining. Healthcare is another win. Mission Hospital delivers top-notch care at 15% less than the national average. North Carolina doesn't tax Social Security, so your $46,000 stays untouched, though there's a flat 5.25% income tax to consider. Asheville's not flawless. Home prices are rising as retirees flock here, and winters can be wet, keeping you indoors more than you'd like. But if you're into art, nature, and a creative community, Asheville feels like living in a painting. Can you see yourself sipping coffee in Asheville, surrounded by mountains? Now let's shift gears to a place with a totally different vibe: Green Bay, Wisconsin. Green Bay reminds me of those small towns where neighbors wave hello. I went to a Green Bay Packers game there once, caught up in the community's electric energy, and thought, this place has heart. What really sets Green Bay apart is its jaw-dropping affordability. The average home price is just $200,000, and Kiplinger reports even lower, around $146,500, nearly half the national average. Renting is a steal at $900 a month. A couple can live here on $40,000 a year, 18% below the national average. Healthcare's budget-friendly too, with Bellin Health offering services 12% cheaper than average. Wisconsin doesn't tax Social Security, but if you've got significant investment income, the income tax rate up to 7.65% is something to watch. Green Bay's big downside is its harsh winters. Think heavy snow and freezing temps. Job opportunities are also limited if you want part-time work. But if you crave a simple life in a tight-knit community with rock-bottom costs, Green Bay's a winner. Do you feel like you'd fit into a warm, small-town vibe like Green Bay's? Next, let me introduce you to Fort Wayne, Indiana, what I call the hidden gem for budget-conscious retirees. I visited Fort Wayne during its Three Rivers Festival, soaking in the lively atmosphere and thinking, you can live well here on very little. The average home price is just $180,000, one of the lowest in the country per Zillow 2024. Renting? Expect to pay $1,017 a month for a comfortable apartment. A couple can get by on $32,000 a year, 20% below the national average, according to U.S. News. Everything's affordable here, from healthcare to entertainment. Parkview Regional Medical Center offers care 14% cheaper than average, and you've got parks, free museum nights on Thursdays, and a top-notch genealogy research center. Indiana doesn't tax Social Security and even offers 50% college tuition discounts for those over 60, perfect if you want to learn something new. The catch. Fort Wayne's quieter than Boise or Asheville, and winters are chilly, so you might spend more time indoors. But if you want to stretch your budget while still having all the amenities, Fort Wayne's hard to beat. Are you curious about digging into your family history in Fort Wayne? Finally, let's head to Tucson, Arizona, a place I keep coming back to whenever I need some sunshine. I walked through Saguaro National Park once, watching giant cacti glow under a sunset, and felt like all my worries melted away. Tucson's not just stunning, it's affordable. The average home price is $250,000, and rentals go for about $1,300 a month, per Zillow 2024. Living costs are 12% below the national average, and a couple can thrive on $43,000 a year, enjoying year-round warmth, Mexican cuisine, and vibrant art festivals. Healthcare's a bargain, with Tucson Medical Center charging 10% less than average. Arizona doesn't tax Social Security, and its low income tax helps you keep more of your money. Geobanking Rates ranks Tucson 16th among affordable retirement spots, thanks to its high quality of life. The downside? Summers hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and home prices are creeping up due to demand. If you love sunshine, diverse culture, and desert beauty, Tucson might be your home. Can you picture watching a Tucson sunset every evening? So, how do you pick the right place for you? After 25 years of advising clients, I've learned that retirement isn't just about money, it's about living the life you love. Ask yourself, where do I want to wake up every day? A vibrant city like Boise, an artsy town like Asheville, or a quiet spot like Fort Wayne? Next, crunch the numbers. I recommend using a tool like Bellin. It's just $10 a month to estimate your living costs. Fort Wayne might take $32,000 a year, while Boise needs $45,000. Don't overlook taxes and healthcare. Idaho, Arizona, and North Carolina don't tax Social Security, saving you thousands. Green Bay and Fort Wayne have some of the cheapest healthcare, critical as you age. To protect your savings from 31% inflation, invest wisely, keep 60 to 70% in stocks, 30 to 40% in bonds. If that sounds daunting, talk to a financial advisor. And here's my final tip: test drive your choice. Rent in Tucson or Green Bay for a month or two to feel what it's really like, so you don't regret moving. What's on your mind right now? Which city's calling your name? I want you to leave this live stream feeling empowered. You can retire comfortably without millions. Boise, Asheville, Green Bay, Fort Wayne, and Tucson prove it. Take action today. Calculate your retirement costs, pick a city from this list, and start planning. If you found this helpful, drop a comment below. Which city do you like best? Got any tips for retiring on a budget? I'd love to hear your story. And if you want more advice like this, from picking retirement spots to managing your money, hit that subscribe button for stories for retired. Every week I'll drop a new video to get you closer to your dream retirement. Don't let financial fear hold you back. Subscribe now and let's build the future you deserve. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.